So this smoothie is inspired by a little boy named Cedric, who we met in Rwanda and was adopted by a member of Gardens for Health International, which is our nonprofit charity. And Gardens for Health International provides seeds and tools and training for mothers to grow their own vegetables and fruits and to provide that food for their family. And if there's excess, they share it with their neighbors and they sell it in the market. They earn extra money, and it's really powerful in helping to break the cycle of poverty and malnutrition. And the reason this is called the Cedric Smoothie is because every morning we would make this version of the Going Green smoothie for the kids, and all the kids in the villages would come, and there'd be dozens of them, and we would make batch after batch, and they loved it. They would absolutely, fight a little bit to get enough smoothie, and it was just amazing to see how much they really, really loved this version of the GGS. So the difference with this and the GGS is there is a fat component, which comes from the avocado. And we would add this to the kids' GGS because they needed extra calories and extra, just a little bit more fat in their diet. If you're making this at home, I still recommend having the classic GGS in the morning, which is very cleansing and rebuilding and digests well. And you can save this for later in the morning or an afternoon snack or a quick lunch on the go, even if you need to eat a little bit later. So the Cedric Smoothie is made of 5 different components. The first is kale. Here I'm using lacinato kale or Italian kale. You can also use curly kale. In Rwanda, there was a different African kale, which was also delicious. This is a 1.5 cups of chopped mango. If you can't find ripe mango in the store, you can also use frozen organic mango. That works as well. This was Cedric's favorite fruit. And as I mentioned, a little bit of avocado. We're gonna put a 1/4 cup. This is gonna add a little bit of fattiness. It's gonna make the smoothie really creamy, so there's no need in the smoothie to use banana. Our next ingredient is 2 tablespoons of lime juice. This works really well with the mango. It adds a delicious freshness, also extra vitamin C to make sure your body's absorbing that non-heme iron, the plant-based iron from the green kale. And also coconut water as our base. It was easier for the kids to drink the smoothies if they were a little bit on the sweeter side. So we would use some fresh coconut water. And if you're making this at home, if you don't want it to be a little bit more sweet, you can just use plain water as well. It's up to you. So first I'm starting with the coconut water, which as I mentioned, is going to make it a little bit more sweet, but it also has a lot of different minerals, such as potassium, different electrolytes, and so hydrating and wonderful. Now we're going to put in the kale. So this is a cup chopped. There was this wonderful African kale which we used, which I've never tried before, which is one of the beauties of traveling. You get to find all these different vegetables and different versions, which you don't usually get to enjoy. Next, I'm going to put in the avocado. So I'm going to put a 1/4 cup mashed and packed into. There we go. Now I'm going to do the first blend just to make sure that the kale breaks down. There we go. Okay. So I always like to blend the greens first just to make sure that they really break down. And the fruit I add last because it doesn't need to be blended very much and you don't want to overheat or destroy any of the vitamins, especially the vitamin C. So my second blend, I'm adding in the mango and the lime juice, and we will blend it again, starting on low. That's it. So you can see that this smoothie already looks nice and creamy, and you will see as it pours that it is also very silky and smooth, and that little bit of fattiness from the avocado makes it look a little bit shiny. So again, a lot of fiber in the smoothie, so many different minerals and enzymes and antioxidants. It is fantastic to have in the afternoon. It's really heavy, so it has a lot of fiber, a lot of denseness. It's going to help keep you full when you do need a snack in the afternoon. And it is so delicious. So if you're looking for a nice afternoon smoothie, snack, pick-me-up, another variation of the glowing green smoothie, do try the Cedric Smoothie, and I hope you enjoy it as much as I do and Cedric does in Africa.